Roofing company owners. I built and sold my first roofing company in 3 years, and I'm doing a one-time free call that will take exactly 1 hour of your time and completely revolutionize your business. If you give me just a couple of minutes right now, I'm going to show you exactly how I can do that in only 1 hour. I promise you that this will be the most impactful hour you've spent on your business in the last several years, or I'll personally send you an Amazon gift card for wasting your time. So without further ado, let me jump into exactly how I'm going to do this. And I'm going to show you on this screen here. So this is the agenda for the call, and it's pretty straightforward. You'll do a little intro, welcome and everything, talk to you a little bit about myself, what I do, what I've done, and how I can help. But then we're going to dig into the power of the CRM. And I'm going to show you something here that's pretty wild. This is a spreadsheet I've created. And without getting too complicated, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go through and show you how a $20,000 ad spend can produce anywhere from $783,000 in profit all the way down to $60,000. And the crazy thing is, people who are making the $60,000 in profit, as you see right here, these guys think they're doing well, but they don't realize that you could 40x your ROI on ad spend without, it takes work, but it's really not impossible. So we're going to go into that. I'm going to show you exactly how this works, why it works that way, and what you can do to make that happen. And so after we talk about that in theory, then we're going to go through my business scorecard that I use with my clients. I usually charge $2,000 to $3,000 for this, and I do it on one-on-one calls with them. But I'm going to actually go through it with you guys as a community, and you're going to be able to go through and answer these questions, and it's going to score your business. And we're going to do a mini version of this for the sake of time, but at the end of it, it's going to go through and it'll rate yourself ultimately on your lead generation all the way through collections and re-engagement to get clients over again. Then we're going to, and actually after that, I'm going to give you the full 30-page scorecard that I go through with my clients. Again, I normally charge $2,000 to $3,000 for this, but I'm going to go through that with you in a mini version on the call and then give you the full thing afterwards so you can go through it yourself in greater detail. Then we're going to identify the weaknesses and provide solutions. So as we go through that and you start realizing, oh, I could dial this piece in here, I could dial that piece in there. Then on top of that, we're going to go into solutions. So I'm going to talk to you about my lead generation solutions, sales and profit margins, admin and overhead, which is outside of the pipeline. But we're going to talk about absolutely everything from the front to the back of your pipeline and make sure that you guys have some solutions on this one call to fill in the blanks on the areas that you might be lacking right now. We're also going to have an optional accountability cohort that's going to be for the ongoing calls. In transparency, if you guys do end up sticking around right now, it's going to be $500 a month, but right now it's only $200 a month. But again, this first call is completely free, and I'm actually going to be giving out, there's a couple things tied to it, but I'm actually be giving out the first month for free. So we'll talk about that on the call. And then afterwards, we're going to also send you a bonus of what I call my ADAPTS 8-figure roofing operations scorecard. So that's that 30-page questionnaire I mentioned to you. And then you're going to also get the 10 departmental roadmaps. So, let me show you. This is the scorecard, right? So it's pretty robust. We've got testimonials, additional contents, additional offerings. But then here's what this looks like, so you can actually see. So we've got tips. This is how to get the most out of the document. There's a 5 to 10 minute video here you can click on that'll explain how to utilize the document further. And then you go through and you just start asking these questions to yourself, and you circle where you are and where you want to be. And at the end of it, you're going to get a bunch of really good ideas about how to make your business more successful. So here's an example of a lead evaluation form that's in there. Didn't mean to click on that, but you can see it. And then you're going to also get this. So you're going to get the design roadmap course, which is going through 10 departments inside of your business. And here's the branding one, for example. And so you're going to get these videos where I explain, how to do targeted customer personas. Does your branding stand out? Innovative technologies and guerrilla marketing. And then you're going to also get this big PDF, and I think each one's 10 to 15 pages, and there's 10 of them. And I'll show you, I think I already downloaded one of those. what that looks like. So again, you have these design proposals with more content. So there's another video. Here are the questions that you asked in the scorecard. And then we're going to discuss why it matters, tips and tricks, design recommendations. And then I'm going to actually add segment commentary on some of these as well, where I go into further detail about what I do for my clients and why I think they should approach their business in a certain way. So you've got this. This is, like I said, this one's 15 pages. That's on branding, but you're going to also get other categories as well. So you'll see branding, business development, which is lead generation, dispatching and nurturing, sales. We're going to talk about fulfillment and production, funding, collections, re-engagement, customer service, and there's also some general administration in there as well. So there's just a ton of content, and I'm giving this all for free. You can't beat this. There's only 15 seats left for this call, so get on it right now. The call is on October 7th at 7 p.m. You do not want to miss this. I promise you it will be the most valuable hour you've spent on your business since maybe ever. That was my goal. I built and sold my company, and now that I'm coming in as a consultant helping my clients, I wanted to figure out what is the most valuable thing I could bring people for free that I wouldn't have to duplicate over and over again. And this is it. And I really truthfully believe that the value that you're going to get from this is going to be world changing for you. This will get you out of the truck if you're in the truck, off the roof if you're stuck on the roof. This will allow you to run your business remotely at just incredible margins and profits above where you are already. So thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait to talk to you guys and see you on the call.